Alrighty then, Zoe Dog, what's going on tonight? Good evening, people. Kevin Steele, the first one in here, followed by Dunk, who is actually first. Sorry, Kevin. Meat, how's it going? Gav Master, what up? Oz10, Oz10 subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 2 months on Twitch. Let's go. Cheers, brother. Indeed, thank you very much. It doesn't show it on the big shot there because we still haven't fixed that where it should show that, Austin, but you take that big shot anyways, okay? You take that. You take that. How is everyone doing tonight, though? What's going on? Zoe, how you doing? You good? Jello? You want to give me a paw? Thank you. I need a nose. I need a paw. A paw. A good yes. That's a good paw. Okay, and we went to the Mud Bay, and we got more of the schmackos for the Zoe Dog. So we're good for 1 week. We have 1 week's worth of COD schmackos. Yes, you can. Yes, I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Just if you could just be slightly calm. Just a moment. We will have said COD schmacko in your mouth. Okay. Just be right. Now, Hank. Let me just get it around the plastic. There you go. All right, there you go. Good girl. What is going on, though? How's it going, Dr. Stone? Good evening. Pixie Bell. What up, Chuckles? How's it going? What's up, Hayes? Maybe if Kelsey didn't run over Worthy, I would have a good chance of winning fantasy this week. I haven't been watching. Like, I barely tuned in. Last night I was like, yeah, let's go out and watch a game. Tonight I was like, oh wait, it's on YouTube for free? That's weird. Like, it's fine. I think I saw the score and that was about it, so don't really know anything from the game. Good luck this week, Hayes, for sure. Good luck. Slap them paws. She wasn't too slappy today. We're not like super late, you know, so not super late. How's it going today, though, everyone? I figured we might as well get to this Elder difficulty. I think that's what I said I was going to do last night. I don't remember what I was saying last night, but that's, you know, and thankfully when you're have had a few drinks and you're making a fool out of yourself, at least it's not recorded and can be watched back on demand or made clips out of for the rest of eternity. So plus, anyways, Stream Elements bot is running. Thank the maker. Thank the maker. What's up, 12? How do you do? What's going on tonight? Yeah, so I just figured we'd get to that. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of clickbait, really, even. I did the daily stuff already. Where was that? Daily quests right here. And I did those. We're just waiting on this one to show up in a day, right? Have you guys been doing this so far? Like, I kind of, I don't know about these like lower, oh wait, is this not the one that has the lower difficulties? Is this the one that does? No. Is the Catalyst one that does? Yeah, so like, which, is this Catalyst one worth doing daily? What do we need? How much tier 3 basic do we need for like a rank up? I feel like this stuff is fairly worthwhile, but is it worthwhile for like the energy trade-off totally? I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. Let's do it while we're waiting for the Z to come back for her GREENIE, and we'll proceed along. You had a few drinks yesterday? Only a couple. Not that many. Not that many. Oh wow! I didn't even realize how few this was. Actually, it's really just a couple of fights, isn't it? Really, just a couple of fights. Brian Karanja, good evening. I'm starting school in 2 weeks. I won't be able to watch, so I will try to say hi as many times as possible before then. Okay. Counted it today. Counted it today. You're good. Use more revives on this than all of endgame content combined. I'm only on 3rd quest. It's so bad. I'm looking forward to it. Juan, do you have recoils on or no? I'm guessing probably not. Yeah, yeah. Well, they put out a, you know, Mike put out a statement. I believe it's from Mike and not just the general Kabam, whatever, today about, you know, they've heard the feedback already, very loud and very clear, which is what I said last night. Like on day 1, they're like, oh boy, yeah, okay, so getting, oh, you do have recoils on, okay. That one quest I know where there's the heal block because Kabam doesn't like willpower. That one's gonna be, I might turn it off. I don't know. I haven't done any arena, and usually I like to do some arena with recoil. Like if I'm gonna turn off recoils, I'd like to like, you know, get a little bit done before I do that, but I don't really want to do that on stream. Zoe, you ready? You got your GRENIE? There's nothing in this hand, but you're staring at it as if there was. There isn't. There could be something though. Yes, there you go. Okay, enjoy. Enjoy. It's always so much slower to take away that second one, you know. Any ETA or knowledge if you're getting a creator code? Dutch my tick. No, I'm not getting a code. So I am not getting a code. In fact, I got one of the best burns on Reddit I have ever received, actually, about that, which was fantastic. I said that I didn't want a code because even if it was unfair, I think, to the creators who got codes, for that people are questioning, you know, what they have to say about Kabam or you know, that kind of stuff. Even I think that's kind of unfair because I think for the most part, you know, they're all going to be very conscious of their objectivity and so forth. I just said I'd just rather just not have that at all. And what did this person say? Oh, this was great. I'm just gonna find it because it was. I'm not kidding. This was a fantastic burn. Like it was beautiful. It was like, damn. I congratulated them on their burn. Actually, I was like, shh, you done? Oh wait, they said something else too. Well, let's see here. Well, let's see. This was I was just like, damn, this was well done. So this is okay, here we'll find this. Let's see, I'll keep doing this here. I thought this was excellent though. So this is on a post about feels like Kabam is playing 4D chess here. Out of the blue, they announced new CCP 2.0 along with creator codes. That has happened coincidentally the day before the update dropped, which has been the most controversial one in a while I can remember. Yeah, because they intended it to be controversial. Like, come on, okay. Anyways, I believe today they're releasing the Sword and Stone sales. Yeah, there's already been a lot of discussion in the community about the integrity of content creators' financial gain that is more so directly tied to Kabam's success and monetization, and this will influence the content they make and their opinions. I don't think it will too much. I don't. I think it's the point that I'm making is that like you're gonna have these questions about it regardless of whether or not they're fair, right? Would you chill? I'm trying. Can I just do that? No. Well, I want to. Hey, let me do this first, and then we'll get to you and your Dasquin, okay? Can you just wait for just a minute? She's all confused. She's like, "What do you mean, wait for a minute? What do you? Fine. You know what? We'll do fine. Dog first." Dog first, then Reddit, then game. Fine. You happy? Because you're just going to be barking at me otherwise, huh? Yeah, you're borking. Desquin. Wow. What? That was... What a burp, Zoe. Right on camera. That was very unladylike. Very. Gross. All right. Hang on. Tonight's stream brought to you by Dasquin Soft Shoes. Go, come here. Get other side. Get other side. Other side of the desk. Go. Thank you. Sit. We do this every night. Sit. Yes, you sit. Good dog. Good dog. Bork, Zoe. Bork. Yeah. All right. Let's see. One. Now it's not even close, but okay. Could have been me. I didn't really give you. Oh my God, you slobbered so much while getting that. That's ridiculous. You sit. Come on, catch this one. Oh, we're 0 for 2 tonight. Hope that's not a bad sign about doing this event quest. Oh boy, Zoe. Oh boy. Maybe it's because it got all smoky in Seattle and I had to turn off the air conditioning and close the window, and so it's just freaking hot in here. So maybe she's suffering from that as well. Okay, go away. I love you. Bye. Raven Knight, a member for 23 months. One more month away from a keg. Hell yeah. I mean, from a golden keg. Let's go. Just saying, I'm still paying for this. Yes, thank you for not having your credit card expire. I appreciate that. Hopefully many, many more years in the future. Thank you, thank you. As we discuss my lack of a creator code. So anyways, as I was saying, creaky chair, I still gotta fix that too. Reading this thing here. A lot of discussion. I think the next few days will tell how much this is true. So far, I've seen one video covering the new EQ, Rich the Man, when in the past, more noise has been made about less. It'll be interesting to see how many make videos covering the deals and huge openings over the next 24 hours. It does very much feel like a case of creators not wanting to bite the hand that feeds them now. Not literally. I know for most it's a side hustle. I don't think that's the case. I think there's been plenty of negativity about it. I could be, and I hope I'm completely wrong. Yes, this seems very conspiratorial about the timing. And anyways, I've been playing this game for 9 years now and obviously want it to succeed, but there really needs to be a more quick, clear and concise communication from Kabam while making such drastic changes to the game. They literally have live streams where they said this was happening. So I don't, you know, they didn't say exactly how it was going to be. But Mike specifically said, we've heard your feedback already and we can't change everything instantly. You know, this one that's going to release is that what we got planned and we'll change more in the future, right? So feels like pretty upfront about everything. Not just show us the best ideal scenario on a live stream or wait for a forum thread and start then hop in. Like they literally didn't. They said that. Okay. TLDR with creator codes. Creators have more to gain by prioritizing showing off new deals instead of covering game issues. I don't think that's true. But I do think that this kind of post from this kind of person is unavoidable to a certain extent. And so then I said, which you can see I'm downvoted for here, I'm not a bigger creator and I didn't get a code, nor do I want one for this very reason. Regardless of what the actual truth is, the perception amongst many people will be negative. I just don't want the hassle. So then this person says, yeah, I don't put bumper stickers on my 1990 Ford Focus because I'd feel it'd ruin the value. So I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So I responded with this GIF, you know, because I was just like, oh my God, fantastic. And then this person said, congrats on self-selecting yourself, which self-selecting out of on principle and not because you're just not interesting. And I was like, that is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic insult. That I said, damn, that's one of the best burns anyone's ever given me. Side note, I appreciate your dedication to punctuation while completely ignoring capitalization. It's unironically impressive. Cheers. Because they do. They correctly punctuate everything in both those messages, but they don't capitalize anything. And I'm like, that's actually, the dedication to that's impressive. And then they just responded with, sure. So I'm just like, damn, man, that was a fantastic. That is one of my favorite insults. I was like, oh my God, that actually cracked my ass up. So, thank you to Lost Discussion, 4761. That is fantastic. I just was like, damn, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I've not been insulted in such a manner in quite some time. I was like, thank you. That is fantastic. So Darkness, a member for 25 months with that golden keg already. You have a creator code as far as I'm concerned, which doesn't actually change anything. Sorry, I tried, except I didn't because I can't. Well, I appreciate your continued support, my friend. Thank you very, very much. What's up, Misty? How you doing? But I was just like, yeah, Reddit insults hurt the most. It's pretty rare, but like, you know, I literally just have that Reddit account. That's not my main account. I just have that one to post stuff game related, and like it's basically just MCOC stuff. And I'm just like, God damn, dude, that was kind of beautiful. That was kind of beautiful. Oh yes, Reddit, you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. It's true. It is true. All right, so we did that. Is there how many of these are worth doing? I was saying today that I would like these to be scaled at like 1 1 2 2 and then 3, or like 1 2 2 3 3 for the energy, just because like I do think that, you know, these are kind of worth doing for what you get here. Like, that's still pretty good. I don't know what ones I need, but I just like the energy cost to be reduced a little bit. I think then they'd be like fantastic. Sure is crazy too. Like, this person is on one. I'm like, damn man, you got me. You got my number. I can't compete with that shit. Like, thank you. This is a step further from some comments I saw in Seaton's first video about EQ. I mean, yeah, like, I feel like there's plenty of negative stuff. You've seen what I've seen, Misty, and like literally 100, like 99% of the feedback is negative about the new event quest, and I don't think that anyone was holding back on that discussion because they now have a creator code. And when I think I am going to go ahead and get the stuff on the store to get the silver samurai dude, because I think he looks pretty cool, and you get some rank materials in there. I think I can get like 2 more rank 4 characters if I go the whole way, not like the whole way to the whatever the max is, but like the 400 something, you know. Yeah, I think I probably am gonna end up doing that, and when I do, I'm using Misty's code. I'll probably do like 1 Misty, probably do 1 like Cat, you know, whatever. So something like that. What up, Javier Robles? That was terrible. All right, let's see. Let's pour a drink. Why is this dog still here looking at me too? What do you want? You got all the things. You got all the stuff. You see, this is what happens. We get the big donos and she gets the CRONCHYPOOFs. Sisses. This is what happens. She gets used to that, and then she thinks she gets that every stream. Like, no, you set the limits. You said it's got to be at least like $50 for those. Yeah, you're like 1 per 10, but starting at 5 at least. So that's what she said. That was her policy. That's what she told me. She's like, this editing work I don't do for free for your videos, and you know, I need to get paid in them, you know, and I can't, you know, I just yeah. So, but no, you want to do, you can do 1 chickeny thing. Yeah, because the chickeny things are almost gone, and they're drying out at a rapid rate. That's it. Hang on. Jesus Christ. This dog. Hang on. Yeah, there's 2 more of these. I think. You know, I think whatever bag they came in split, so I put it in a Ziploc bag. Yes, you can have 1, and then that's it. And then that's it. Then you need to go for your treat coma. You sit. Okay, then probably eat it here awkwardly. It's a little big. I could cut it. I could tear it in half. Sticking out of your mouth over there. Looks silly. Okay. That's it. Okay? We're all done. You got all the treats. Go to your treat coma. Yes. Enjoy your nap. I will see you in a couple hours when it's time to take you outside. Chill. Hopefully the smoke will have cleared up. There's some chance of rain, but it doesn't seem likely. Alright. That's it. All done. You got everything. You got all the treats. All our treats are belong to you. Speaking of dogs, though, I'm going to pour myself some hair of the dog before we get to the actual questing here. As you know, this is the Intoxicated Gamer channel, which is like, at this point, probably half clickbait. So, yeah. Did I want to do this? Let's do that. Let's do that. And then that'll be the last of the clickbait. What is the level 3? Yeah, okay. It's to do this one, and that'll be the last of the clickbait. And then we'll go get into this Elder event quest, which is going to be, I'm sure, super duper exciting. Super duper exciting. What's up, Norman Sizzle? How do you do? The boss, hello. Can you go in a direction? Move, yeah. In my opinion, they're not worth doing. However, you want to do the supply drop one. I mean, the daily ones, you know, you get the units and you get the revive and stuff. So, for rank 4 and he crushes everything. You went for the Silver Samurai, yeah? How do you do, MKS? Up Lilac. Good afternoon to you. Staring contest. She just like, no. She's like, no, I know I can get more out of this assholeness, so I'm gonna do it. Cheers, Aus10. Thanks for the continued support on Twitch. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Cheers. Yeah, definitely going to support those that help out the community with graphics and those just play in Whale. Well, like, I like those people who play in Whale too. I just think that in general, Misty and Kat are underappreciated and do a ton of things for the community. I can say, like, behind the scenes, like B McG has done a ton of things to help me. Vago's in my alliance. Lags is really cool. You know, like all the different creators are really like, I am friendly, at least I think, with most everybody, and would want to support all sorts of people. But my go-to start is Misty and Kat because of the, they don't get, I think, as much love as they deserve in general. So I will try to throw that support that way. If I purchase anything, which God of the Abyss did send over. I said I only needed like $400 to purchase all that, and God of the Abyss sent over $4, and he said, oops, I missed a decimal point last night. So we're really only $396 away. So I mean, we're pretty close to picking up that Silver Samurai. I have literally no idea what to do with this. I don't know what I need, but okay. We'll replay it one more time. Wow, we just watched you get hurt spelling that out. Yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult. She's still over here too. She's like, no, I'm pretty sure I can get more stuff. I'm like, no, you're done. Probably not surprised, but I did go all the way in the track because, of course, they did. Kabam's got me. I just don't have any need for, like, if we're looking at the back end of the track, I don't have any need for. I would be going to the Silver Samurai here, and then this one right here, because then after that, I mean, I don't think there's any reason I need those. I could, but like. This stuff, I mean, another T7B would be nice, but it doesn't get me anywhere. And like all the way up here, this Nexus crystal, like I don't need the Nexus crystal at all. So, I don't like because the champions that are in there, does it say it on here? I don't think it does. I think it does in game though, the Saga ones. Yeah, but I have them all. So, there's like maybe an Awakening to be okay or something like that, but there's nothing exciting. So, on to Elder difficulty. We'll get there. We'll get there. Zoe always wins, pretty much. Points to coagulate, add a point to coagulate makes a difference. I don't know if I have it in there already. Benito, in general, when I'm running recoils, I think I usually do have it on there. Mutant Quest and Science Quest, in my opinion, I think are the easiest from the Elder difficulty. Okay. Tree Fitty. What about it, Laser? What about it? The Mutant one's horrendous. The attacker values are tuned way too high. The bleed hurts so bad, even with the 90% resistance. That's what I understand. You doing it or talking about doing it? I'm doing it. I'm putting my back into it right now. That's what you got to do. When I say all the way, I mean 560 because that's after it's trash, which is actually I do. Okay, yeah, okay. I thought it was really good for them to like front load that stuff too. I thought it was a cool change to it. I'm curious how their numbers will change because like the other way they did it was. The best stuff at the back end of it. So it's like, do you have more people who are willing to spend for some good stuff up front and spend like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, or maybe even $100 to get that? Or so cumulatively, there'll be more sales overall. Or did they make more by going towards the back end and having whales where most people were like, this isn't worth anything for me for 10 or 20 or 30 bucks, whatever. And then just the whales who were like, I'm going all out because everything's at the back end, like which is better. And then how does the general state of the game and, the negative reception of the launch of Elder difficulty here and all that kind of stuff, how does that affect everything? I think is probably going to be a little bit difficult to separate out that data for them, but I don't know because I'm not a data person for Kabam or any person for Kabam. So this is the mutant one. This is the one you guys are all like, eh. And we start out and we can only use, I really don't like it being, it's like one of the things that like, if they want to make Kabam, or if they want to make Crucible type content, or Crucible like content, then I want it to be not Crucible light content. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be. Who do we even start with here? I just want it to, like, if they're gonna do it, make it a little more like the Crucible where you get the health back, or where it's open to different champions rather than you have to go through this many champions, you only use one class and people don't have them, you know. Even having it be like 2 classes might be really helpful for some people. So this one doesn't have this one just has the bleed node, right? Okay. Is there anybody like that's really tough? Is Gwen tough, or I don't remember her being crazy tough or anything. Save you for you. Do I just start off with an Ice Bro for Blade? For Dave! Start off with Ice Bro. Loki 420, a member for 12 months. Let's go! That keg looks good next to your name, sir. Cheers and thank you. I appreciate the continued support. Lots of people send over their member messages. Shout out to the members. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you very much. Please do enjoy your keg. I love this EQ Elder difficulty. Thanks, Kabam. Enjoyed it a lot. Okay. I have now heard something positive. Marvel King Saitama likes the Elder difficulty, and he enjoyed it a lot. I'm not kidding. First person saying anything positive. So, all right, let's go. It's easy just to use bleeds being champions or high in bleed resistance. Okay. You know who's really high in bleed resistance? Silver Samurai. He'd be cool. Keep it, man. You're a real one. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate the kind words. What's up, Sohaib? Good evening. Up live at its lab. Dust good for Blade as well. I mean, I'm just gonna use all the champs, right? Let's go ahead and toss on some boosts and see if we can get through this quicker too. Why not? I used AA for Gwenpool. Okay. Sure. I have these in overflow now. Let's go for it. Let's go. I don't remember why I have those in overflow, but okay. It's a clobbering time. Clobbering time, you gotta remind me as we get closer to November in the brawl. What the hell was I doing? What was I? What content did I have to make? I forget. I have actually legit forgotten at this point. I know I was supposed to do something specific though. What was it? It was using particular champion. Oh, Enchantress. That's what it was. I had to make Enchantress content for you. Okay. That's right. That's right. Oh. Come on. I don't know if it's better just to turn off recoils too, just so I don't feel like I have to go to L3s to save, you know, my health bar. Enchantress. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Watch out for Spiral. She makes the debuff chance to biohazard like 100%, so if you don't use Bleed Immune, you die in 2 combos. Okay, that doesn't sound good. I'm honestly a little concerned at the recent trend of all these swap nodes and every piece of content we've had recently. Cool format, but it's also a huge nerf to people with persistent charge ramp. That's true. Yeah. OST tried Silver Surfer on this fight and ended up using Iceman. Yeah, champs like Cole is worthless in EQ. With this, yeah, which is crappy because, you know, that's where he should be really good, actually. So that is, don't love it. Don't love it. Don't use A in the path. You turn off the node and take full bleed damage. Okay. More like an exclusion to Aegon and G99. Well, or Sinister ramps up, or Cole, or whomever, you know. How to use red mags for Spiral and finish with full health. Weapon X is also nice for this, okay? So Felix, good evening. Yeah, I felt like we had gotten to a relatively kind of nice place after a couple months of them trying different things with the Valiant, you know, Gauntlet and that kind of stuff. So it kind of sucks to now feel like we're heading in the opposite direction of that. Again, why did that not place as many degens as I was expecting? Oh, is it? So I get the Furies when they cleanse stuff, right? That's why he's cleansing the degens and that. Okay, okay, okay. Duh. Right, I forgot. Hey, 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 guy. No, thank you. Guy. No. Like, our complaints about the first Valiant Gauntlet were mainly that it was a bit too long from memory. Now we have almost the same thing because it's one fight, then swap node that doesn't heal, and it's even longer. Yeah, and I think that's part of what Mike was talking about and trying to, you know, prepare people's expectations about that and be like, hey, there's some stuff we can change and some stuff we can't change. So I would imagine that's one of the things that they'll probably be trying to change, but we'll see. Kabam took 4 months of our EQ feedback fights and delivered the Crucible EQ, typical move. You're the only person I've hear say that they liked it though. And also, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I think Mike was, you know, they're very aware of that. And then Mike's like, yeah, where's my Omega Red? Is he going to show up for this fight? Watch out for all those disorients. Things probably not gonna work. Like parry, I mean, specifically. Yep. Alright. Omega Red, still such a beast. Hey, he's probably in my prestige now, too. Yes, turn off recoils. All right, we probably will end up doing it. Attack ratings, I'm facing around 28k. One mistake and I'm being deleted. It was not fun in the skill path because of course they turned off willpower for the class. It doesn't regen. Yeah, I saw you talking about that. I really just hate the willpower thing, and the explanation is that they don't want really high skilled players cheesing things with willpower healing. I'm just like, that's great, but that doesn't mean shit to me. Like that ain't doing shit for me, man. His own bleeds get used before his abilities for Omega Red there, or who are you talking about? Oh, Sinister, got you. Yeah. You purify the bleeds with the node? I mean, I had a... Oh, so like, you're saying the node, when I fire the special, purifies it, so it only... Oh, okay. Gotcha. How'd you get that many? Nobody get that many yesterday? No idea. I'm uninteresting, I guess. That's how. How far do I have to back away? There, okay. Come on, let's go ahead and use it. Well, maybe not, I guess. Go. I don't even really need to throw another, do I? Yeah, alright. Oh, and then at the same time, we also drastically reduced the... Okay, wait. Here, let me read the first part of your message here. Don't be afraid to use 6 stars. They're dead to me. Dead to me! I might use them, though. I don't know. Like, yeah. For real, Lilac, it's too long and health pools are too large, so Kabam said, alright, we'll do 2 times the number of fights, make you switch every fight. You guys, so, with no heals, 2 times health points, 3 times attack. But yeah, you guys did see the what they posted, though, right? Where they're like, okay, we heard you, we got you. Just so we're clear. In the same time, we also drastically reduced the rewards for 85% of players and increase them for the top 15%, and also do the same thing to AQ rewards. Yeah, like, kind of does seem like that, doesn't it? Yeah, that's one of the main complaints I was hearing from people, is that they feel like they were capable of doing Valiant EQ and then getting through that, and then all of a sudden now they're getting crap rewards by comparison to what they were just getting, or in comparison to what they were just getting. So they're like, why am I wanting to even bother with this? I think it's completely valid and fair for people to feel like that. Absolutely. Okay, that was a little longer unstoppable than I wanted. And I was not close enough to use that. Okay, great. We're doing great so far in this fight. I miss Kingpin. It's been so long, buddy. I miss you. How are you doing? How are you? You still bald and big and beautiful? Oh, the days of using Kingpin. Sad. Sad that he's gone away. I don't know how. I mean, he's very powerful, but I don't know how he's too powerful to be a 7-star. I hope he comes out around Christmas time or something. I don't know. Sometime soon. What would you name a Heart of Fire or Omega Days event based around Kingpin? Would you name it like Heart of the City? Nah, it doesn't make any sense. Because Daredevil's the heart of the city, right? Of course, or like Spider-Man. But the point being, you know, he's trying to steal that title because he's the Kingpin. Mayoral something or other? I don't know. All right, so you said Dazzler here is a biatch. Would have no issue with the Elder difficulty so long as it didn't have to complete Classic. I think a lot of people would still have a lot of issues with it, but yes, having to complete Classic in order to be able to do this is not good. Because I stopped doing the... Oh, I forgot. Put my phone in. I stopped doing the Thronebreaker event quest because the rewards didn't feel like they were worth it, and it just took forever, and I was just like not excited to do it. So I was like, yeah, let's just skip this, and then they made it basically so I have to again. I don't like it. I don't like it. Game is simple and straightforward when Mike Jack works with Kabam. Well, I don't think it has anything to... Well, no, it doesn't have anything to do with who the community managers are, I would say. Simple and straightforward. No, I mean, I think there's a lot of times when it wasn't simple or straightforward either. But... yeah, I don't know. I do miss both Mike, Mike and Jax, but I think Dave and Karate Mike are also killing it, so. I can tell you, man, behind the scenes, those guys work extremely hard for the community. The other guys did too, but I'm like, dude, Mike, Karate Man, I don't think he sleeps. I think he never sleeps, literally. Yeah, pretty sure. I hope they fix EQ next month. I would expect some changes. I would not expect it to be what everyone wants, I would say. What's up, Santi? How's it going? Work on the timing of that. Should be very easy to dex, and I'm slightly off on the timing. I have to hope your day has been chill. It's been fairly chill, thank you. How's your day been? I woke up. They're putting like, God, I've been doing all these like improvements theoretically in my apartment place, which nobody asked for, and so it's just disruptive completely over and over again. And so like putting in new carpet, so I'm like waking up, I'm like, what's this scraping noise? I'm like, oh, so I'm like, which direction do I take Zoe? They're like, there's glue down, so don't walk that way. And I'm like, my dog needs to pee and possibly poop. I need to go some direction. What do you want me to do? Carry her and walk barefoot and wipe? I don't know how do I get out? You know, so there was that. There was that fun way to start the day. And then like, there's a new place that opened up, like a taco truck, and they have put signs literally everywhere in the neighborhood. They're like, plant one here, plant one here, plant one here, plant one here. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure, I told my dad, I was like, all right, I got to try out this taco truck. I got to get a torta from them. Otherwise, I think they're probably going to be, the next place they'll put a sign will be just in the middle of my living room. They'll probably just come in, like, stick it between the couch cushions, you know, or something. I was like, so I got to go try that. And it was tasty. The torta was tasty, but the price is just absolutely ridiculous. It was like $16 for the torta, and then you could get a side of like sliced baked potato chips, but kind of not exactly, mac and cheese, or like a apple vinegar something or other coleslaw. And I was like, you guys just pick for me, whatever. And so she picked the coleslaw. It's good, it's tasty, but like after tip and tax, $20 for a torta and some coleslaw. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna become a regular there, that's for sure. All right, what do we do for this guy? I mean, we're doing okay here, but I'm running out of 7 stars that are ranked up, kind of. I just got my mini to be able to do Valiant EQ in the rewards, but now it has to do this crap without the roster, do 18 passive fights, 1 class rewards. Not happy. SYC, you are not alone. You are not alone, my friend. Many people feel as you do, so do not feel bad, and you're not alone. What's up, Beamer? How's it going? CMC is hurt, so I guess we get a free win. Ha! Those are famous last words. I don't think so. I don't think so. He's questionable, which does not mean he's out, and it doesn't mean it's a free win either way. We got a lot of things to see about this this season. God Emperor Doom is so hype it might take everyone to forget about the current backlash. Oh, I don't know. I didn't play him. I didn't do any testing because I said to mention today that I like to go in for a fresh ass whooping, and I think it's better for comedic purposes for the stream. But he sounds like he's gonna be pretty rough. That's my understanding from other people who have done that fight. So we'll see. He looks cool for sure. Oh God, I forgot about the poisons. God, I completely forgot. That's the first time I forgot about Biohazard. Whoops. Well, and our first revive. Super exciting. Damn it, and the first revive has to be on a... Ooh, what is expiring though? What's my timing on this stuff? I mean, there's no way I'm not going to use that because it's expiring. So let's, I guess, do that and then put some health in them too. Wow, these are not the right potions to be using. Yeah. All right, so try this again. Having the best day of my life in recent memory. Damn, Santi, that's fantastic. Congratulations. I should maybe pay a little more attention when I'm using a 6-star and not be reading the chat as much, or, you know, just do this first, then read chat. That'd be one way to handle these things. Can you not? Thank you. Also, I don't have relics on all these guys. I probably have some relics I could put on them now. I got last night, so I duped a relic, a 7-star, and I don't know if that was like a good thing or a bad thing. Like, would it have been better just to pull another 7-star, or is it good that I duped it for prestige reasons, you know? Not sure. Okay. Well, it took a while, but we're done. I want to increase my prestige 400 points before starting EQ now, but I'm holding for Titan, so I'm in limbo till next week. God, you know, I know. My plan of saving my Titan crystals until the meetup is... I'm just wondering how many crystals I could get again before the meetup anyways. Because I kind of want to open them. I might cave and open them before then. Because it'll be still... It rolls over. How many days till it rolls over? Hang on. What are we doing? We're doing... Sure. Fine. What's the roll over here? 3 days? I kind of want to do the opening, and then if it's in 3 days, and then we would still have 2 whole months before the problem is, well, there's no way I get the champions all that I want. I don't know. I might do it sooner. I'm not sure. Not sure. You got screwed on that torta? Dude, it's just like, I mean, I get it. It's Seattle. It's a food truck. Things are expensive, but like, I remember 10 years ago in Hollywood. No, sorry. Chili Pepper song. I remember like 10 years ago in Yakima, not the same as Seattle, of course. I remember getting like a torta and a Pepsi, or no, sorry, like a Mexican Coke in a bottle for like $3.50. Just like, God damn it, man. Like, that's just so friggin' expensive. I don't know. I don't know. Comparatively, it seems a little bit overkill. How do I get rid of the bleeds again? Is it just by using a special? Is that what it is? Oh, I didn't switch to the right mode, did I? Ah, no! Crap. One hit and you're like, that poison just is rough. Damn, that is fun to see some of these champions you wouldn't normally see hit that hard. Hitting that hard, though. Damn, that's beautiful. Beautiful. How many Titans do you have saved up? Well, there you... that probably answered that question for you. Remember when everyone thought they were bringing Santa to the game because they hinted with the big red character was the most powerful mutant ever? We got Onslaught instead? Yes. Yes, that was awesome. That was fantastic. Here's another champion questing wise who gets stronger as things go along, or at least who can regen some health at least too, and can't do it because Apocalypse is nerfed in this kind of style of content. Prestige is not affected by masteries or boosts. Yes, that is correct. Only Sig level. Yes, yeah, that's correct. That is correct for whoever was talking about that. No, does boosting? Yeah, no. Diddly Squirts, hello. How's it going? Seems like you need a joke to help you out. No, I'm okay. Okay, I appreciate it. The joke was the price of that torta. It was tasty. It was tasty. But still. It was not $20 tasty. Everything too damn expensive these days. Life costs so much. One more and we're good to go. Yep, should be. Yeah, all right. Oh, that's right, tonight is joke night. No, tonight is not joke night. It's Friday night. It is Deep House Music Night. That's why you can hear those tunes bumping in the back. That's exactly why you can hear them. Duh. I don't know why I have to keep laying out the schedule for you guys. I mean, you guys have been hanging out. You got a golden keg, for crap's sake. Okay, Laser? You should know the schedule by now. You should know the schedule. I'll have to keep telling you this. To me, that sounds like a hipster torta. Well, I mean, the sides were hipster, for sure. Pixie, yeah. The sides were... The one that I'm talking about, you know, a decade ago, was a decade ago, but it was made, like, because Yakima has, like, tons of actual Mexicans, because they would come up to pick the apples and crops and stuff, and so you have, like, a ton of migrants, and so Yakima has, like, excellent frigging Mexican food. Seattle... there's some okay Mexican food in some places that you go to, but in general, compared to Yakima, it's just like, no, dude, like it's not the same thing at all. I thought that I'm the one that sets the schedule. I don't see your name up there as a big shot. I don't think so. I don't think so. Still wouldn't count either way. 29 NDHDJ, hello. Hey, should I buy and get Silver Samurai or wait for Mr. Knight? I mean, that's totally up to you, man. I can't tell you whether or not you should spend money. I do think that he looks like the much easier to play champion. And I think, you know, I personally like simple. So I am going to probably go ahead and get that. He is not... I always have a mix of things too, and I put it into, try to put it into perspective when I'm doing anything like that, because you know, I do YouTube for a living. Ah, shite. I wasn't thinking about this matchup at all. Why was I not thinking about this? I was thinking like there'd be no problem. Well, okay. I mean, this will still work just fine, so I'm not gonna dodge any of that. 45k bleeds, lovely. So yeah, so when giving advice, I'm like, take that into account, right? But like, I can write it off as a tax write-off. It still is not a good way for me to spend money, frankly, just because, like, you know, it's a lot of friggin' money, and whatever money I might make back by doing a video about it or stuff is not gonna be $400. That's for damn sure. But you know, I can rationalize it to myself that way, kind of, at least a bit. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing a testing stream for him first before I got him, but like, I already think he's good enough, so I don't really think it matters in particular. Pixie, don't betray me. Okay, should I awaken and sig Gene, Iceman, or Nightcrawler? Well, Gene is in the Crystal's Beamer. Iceman and Nightcrawler are exclusive. I would say that probably Gene is as Javier there is saying, is probably the better champion out of all three of them. But I do think that exclusivity can be taken into account. I would also say I'm not exactly sure about how much of, like, how much does Gene need her sig levels? Because both Iceman and Nightcrawler really kind of want to be Sig 200 to get a bunch of damage. And even at that, Nightcrawler gets a bunch of damage, Ice Bro does not exactly. He gets okay damage, especially with synergies, but, well, who cares about synergies for, like, Elder Event Quest, you know, Elder Quest? We can only have synergies in Act content, and that's going to be tough, and that only comes once every 6 months. So, like, you know, well, it's like, it's completely, this absolutely completely kills synergies 100%. They might change it again for, like, you know, the same way they did for Valiant Event Quest and stuff with a 3-person team, but then that still doesn't really work that well for synergies, so I don't know, it's up to you. Jean, probably the strongest of those 3 champions. I don't know how much she needs SIGs, but, like, you know, like I said, the other champions are exclusive. She is not. You will get her and you will awaken her at some point. Well, I mean, you already have her. Shit. Wait, is this not Biohazard? I didn't get, or is it, no, Biohazard just has a chance to give it to you, huh? Not a guarantee. Wow, did Electra's special get faster? Because, like, that felt fast. Maybe have I just not seen Electra's special too in ages or something? It's like, wow, that sword came out real quick, or scythe, or yeah, dude. I think that's faster than it should be. There's no way. There's no way it's like somehow sped up. Just my perception of it is off. Maybe the animation just looks cleaner since the last time I fought her or something. Who knows? She gone anyways. Hello, Diana. How's it going? Who's done the regular EQ? I keep getting stuck on the path to Mr. Knight. I have a Onslaught for Mr. Knight and Vox, Venom, and Null for the path. I mean, I did it, but I don't know. You know, God of the Abyss, remember we discussed you don't have to... You can choose a different path. You don't have to 100% that, right? If you do Elder difficulty, you'll get 100% of the rewards for the classic difficulty, right? I hope you're aware of that already. What do we got? What do we got left? Bugman, hello. How you feeling today, brother? Also says Doom on the loading screen. It is... Oh my god. Tiniest penis. It's not like it's a steep hill. You know? That they gotta be like laying on it like that. Good lord. Yeah, you can do other lanes though, so I know, but the easy path because it has the least amount of nodes. That's not necessarily always the easiest path though, right? I mean, because you know, you gotta worry about the champs who are on there too. I'm tempted to just open crystals for energy. I have not been this low on energy in forever, and it does not feel good. I want my energy refills back. I do not appreciate it. Ah, damn it. That was dumb. Guess I'm glad I healed him up slightly. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, Voldemort had daddy issues. I don't really remember those movies that well. Was obsessed with the popular boy at school. Sure, his most prized positions were lock and ring. I bet on Wednesdays he wore pink. I don't know what the hell I just read, but okay, Darkness. Is there a joke here that I'm missing? I don't know. Afternoon, everyone. Go Chargers. MCOC Luke Perry. I didn't see what was going on, but last I saw they were winning the game. Select a new attacker, and then it shows me all the attackers I've already used. Like, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. Good, thanks, sir. Good, Bugman, good. Keep dying to Terrax. I'll try a different path, I suppose. Yeah, that sounds like probably a better idea. Also, if you're having that hard of a time with the classic, it's not great. Not great. Sure, I guess. Feel like a punk. I can't get out of Uru in GC. I hear ya. I hear ya. I couldn't get my 200 points for the first time ever for Radiance. That pissed me off. Now, do I not purchase the energy cards for $5? I even made $5 tonight, man. You're trying to get me to purchase things I can't even afford. Trying to purchase other things I can't afford. $5. $5. It's a lot of money these days. That buys me a quarter of a torta and some friggin' coleslaw, which was okay, but kind of hipstery, like Pixie said. $5 energy card. Kidding me? Kidding me? Can you throw your damn... Yeah, normally I don't really love you throwing your L1, but at this point I need an in, and I can't do anything because you're stupid biohazard. Buddy? Oh my god. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Cyclops is so fun. I do like Cyclops quite a lot, yeah. Mean Girls reference? Oh, okay. What's up, Doug? How's it going? Sorry, Darkness. I was not aware of your Mean Girls, your love of Mean Girls. Sorry, my bad. My bad. What's up, Brian Burke? Good evening. Sure. Let's dazzle him. Dazzle him. Kushala is good for the Terrax fight. Okay. We did not need you to throw that. No. Okay, that was, oh, great. I kind of need you to throw this. No. America. No, America. Dude, are you serious? Crap. She had all 3 dimensions. Lovely. Lovely. God. Things like, yeah, hey, we're doing fine. Things are good. Never mind. Things are not okay here. Things are not okay here. I don't want to use like too many of these resources before Act 9.3 comes out too. Just like, I'm saying Voldemort was a mean teenage girl. I don't know why you were saying that though, but okay, it's fine. It's fine. Were you just watching Harry Potter or something? No, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I end a full combo and she just immediately heavies. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Crap. I was way early. God damn it. Damn it, America. And now she's stalled the game. Blue dimension moment. Oh my god. Get good? Probably. Probably. Clearly a skill issue. I was just like, sweet, no, we'll use Dazzler too, because I can do the dazzling dodges and get, you know, if I get into a problem with their L2, I can just dex it, right? No, no, ah. You know what? Can I just do... I got like 75 Furies, right? Okay, sweet. Oh, 95 watching with 19 likes. What is this crap fest? What up, Sathdar? How you doing, man? Thanks for the call out. Much appreciated. That like button is free. True story. All right, we got one more and then Gwenny. Use a dazzling dash to make the SP2 miss. A little late now, huh? Okay. Can we melt this dude? Does Bullseye insta-bleed count towards stunning reflection? Well, any damage you do when he's stunned is going to count towards that. So, yes. Like, you can't... You can't, like, well, I'm not quite sure what you mean, Beamer. Because, like... If for stunning reflection, yes. Anytime they're stunned, they're gonna reflect back that whatever that is. You don't need to dex it, you can falter it. Yeah, it's fine. SS Cali, hello, how's it going? What's going on? Came over from Twitch, right on. Yeah, it's more lively over here. I do want to fix it so that's not the case, but how do you do? Good evening. Hey, no, thank you. Cabdo, clearly you need to work harder on being more likable. That's true. That is actually very accurate. I've had someone tell me exactly that thing. You weren't here at the start of the stream, but we covered a very good insult I got on Reddit. And so it's not just likable. I guess I need to work on being more interesting. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll try. I'll do my best. Whoops, that was early. Not bad. Come on. Come on. Just go ahead and do it one more time. Thank you. Much appreciated. Kind of late on that one. I got like 10 Furies. I need some prowess. Give me some prowess. Should be good, right? No? Oh, man. All right, there we go. There we go. I considered your opinion on starting fresh, but I'm too scared. I've dumped a lot since coming back. Oh, yes, I forgot our conversation about that. Yeah. You can still do both, honestly. You can still do both. But, yeah, okay. If you're saying you put in a bunch more than you would, yeah, okay. Who is the absolute best here for this Gwen pool? Because, like, I don't necessarily... Like, I can use AA. Does it matter, really? True, I was on Twitch and I hated you, but I like you over here. Nice, nice. Well, Ost10 likes me on Twitch, so there's that. There's that. Yo, Satar, send over a $5. Dude, thank you very much. You know I'm giving you shit. This empty glass shit is too, though, so let's put something in there. Well, I appreciate it. Technically, Austin did send over his Twitch sub, so he should be up there, but it for some reason the stream elements thing doesn't count it the same way. I blame Akbar. It's Akbar's fault. So yes, Akbar has also set up a worm, which is slowly stealing like 1/2 cent from every donation that everyone gives, and is going to make Akbar a millionaire over time. I'm pretty sure it's the plot to Superman 3 and Office Space. Pretty sure. But Safedar, thank you very much for the support. I would cheers you, but my cup is empty, except my cup is not empty now. So let's refill it. Let's refill it. Stunning reflection is one where they reflect the stun back until you apply... Oh, no. No, then I don't think his automatic... I don't think it does count for that. Yeah. Oh, I do not believe so. What up, Inslane? How's it going? Mahalo Vantage, how do you do? So I've had the same set of knives, you know, for like, I don't know, since I was 18, since I moved out. So practically a quarter of a century. And they've been fantastic, but recently the little things that hold them together have started to come out. And so then they're getting a little wobbly, and I'm worried the handle's gonna fall off and I'm gonna chop myself to bits. So I got a new set of knives, and as I'm pulling the plastic and the cardboard off them, I'm like, oh yeah, these look really good. These seem pretty sharp. Instantly cut my thumb. I'm not a smart man. I'm not a smart man. Okay, so nobody used anyone for Gwen? All right. Then we'll use, I mean, you know, if... What are the nodes on her? I just don't want to get, like, stuck with someone stupid. Ebb and flow knockdown. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just do AA. Why not? Why not? Leave Aki alone. Leave Aki alone! No, it's his fault. It's his fault that he helped me out by creating a custom script to make the Big Shot update automatically that doesn't work with Twitch. I think I actually have to log in. I think maybe somehow I have like a secondary stream. I don't know. We got to figure it out at some point. He's been busy. He's coaching a robotics team at his old high school, and he has like an actual job, and he does those stream recaps, and he streams. Akbar's awesome. He goes to zoos and aquariums, whatnot. Okay, that's not cool. Thank you. Seems pretty chill. I would love a 7-star Akbar. I mean, I would love a 7-star Archangel at some point. Oh, that's not gonna work. Dude, bro. That stun was very well timed. Come on. Gwenny. Gwenny. Ms. Poole. Come on. Thank you. My God. That took for effing ever. I'm dead. I tried to interrupt it by throwing my heavy. I should have just dexed it. Wasting resources. I should go and look and see what's closer to expiring though. Come on. Okay. Easy peasy. I have an addiction problem. May go to rehab. Got Oreo ice cream with raspberry sauce on it. It's my favorite thing ever now. Yeah, dude, I was actually talking about that Vantage when you weren't around because I was making fun of you. I'll just be completely honest about it. I was making fun of you because I was like, he said he doesn't like Oreo or raspberry separately, and then he says this is like his favorite thing. I'm like, because you know, it just blew my mind not liking Oreo or raspberry in general. I mean, we had this discussion obviously, but I was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And so then yeah, I was talking about you behind your back because of how silly it was. Yeah, so I'm glad you've discovered a new sweet love though. I just got a call from the dark side. I have to have a job to lead them out. What, Kangajenga? The hell are you talking about? Man, you guys are weird sometimes. Like, I know I'm weird, but you guys are definitely friggin' weird sometimes. All right, which is this next one? What do we got? What's going on? How do we do things? Mr. Fantastic, scientific exploit. Okay, so we just use science champion. Sweet. So there's nothing tricky on this one, right? We just do standard science champion things. Let's go. After I got those Ginsu knives from the infomercials, they're Hinkles. They're the same brand as the other one. Dude, I mean, I think probably the Hinkles, I probably could have maybe sent off under like, I feel like they have like a lifetime warranty or something. So I probably could have just sent them in and they probably would have repaired them, but well, I probably would have had to pay shipping and then I would have had no knives for that whole time, which makes no sense. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to get new ones anyway. So, you know, yeah, I was just like, I opened it up and I was like, oh, this is really nice. I bet it's pretty sharp. Instantly bleeding. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. I think Joey would want a 7-star Akbar. That's a different story. Where did I see Joey? Wasn't that really? That's how we're starting this off? Just losing all that health right off the bat, huh? Well, that's pretty dumb. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no crit. Boo. Boo, no crit. Boo this abomination. I'm down by 50% health. I should just restart this. This is insane. Why am I down by 50% health after one fight? Save Spider-Man for Purgatory boss fight? Okay. Is that... I don't remember that fight that much from the other day. Dude, 50% though. Like, what the hell? Okay, I looked up your Reddit hater. You know you've made it when you attract that kind of animosity. I thought it was pretty fun. I was like, damn, dude, that is a good burn. That is a very solid burn. All right, what do we have going on? Anything that I really need to worry about here? Maybe Guardian a little bit. Is new Rhino really obnoxious? Maybe APOC a bit. TK421, hello. How's it going? Good evening to you. Well, the dark side is the force. The force is the pathway to many abilities that some would consider to be unnatural. How do you know that? How do you know anything about the dark side? You're a lowly stormtrooper. You should get back to your fucking post, dude. You're not. Might have to report this to the ISB that you're talking about the dark side. Hokey religions are no match for a good blaster either. Just saying. Just saying. Come on. Okay, that was nice. Bro, thank you. Good Lord. Melt. Melt. Dude. Dude. Bro. Thank you. Alright. This isn't losing more health on that one. Oh, what up, Wolverine? How do you do? You can send Cutco back for resharpening or repair. Not sure about the Hinkles and where your champs at start screen. I don't know. Do you think if I restart that they'll appear? I have no idea. We had that problem earlier. Keep Spider-Man for the boss. Okay, Crazy Connect saying the same thing, huh? Everyone is weird except me. No, you're definitely fucking weird, Bo. Like, you're definitely weird, buddy. Rhino's kind of a pain in fight now. I've heard people complaining about him on the, like in AQ and stuff, so yeah. I believe Hurt Locker is one of the nodes. On here or on The boss. Oh god, I should probably put it in. No, it's not on here. It's maybe on the boss. No religion in chat, Abdo. That's what I just said. Hokey old religions, you know. I don't know. TK421's the one who's bringing it up over here, talking about the dark side. I don't even know why he'd know anything about that, realistically speaking. Dark side of danger. Something about a Marg Sable. Skywalking. I'm just trying to think of the lyrics for Die Antwoord here. Come on, dude. We don't need that. We don't need that. Come on, let's throw it. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Vox. Ms. Vox. They, them, Vox. Whatever collective of Inhumans you are, Vox. Technically. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. There you go. I'm a stormtrooper turned Jedi. Oh, wait. That's a storyline we should have gotten from the sequel trilogy instead of whatever the hell it was we got. Actually, never mind. You know what's probably more divisive? I don't know if it's more divisive than talking about religion or politics in chat, but talking about the sequel trilogy, that is going to get me fired up. That is going to get me fired up. True story. Have you, TK421, have you read From a Certain Point of View? I haven't read it, but I've seen like Star Wars Explained talk about it and that kind of stuff, and it seems pretty entertaining because like From a Certain Point of View for these different things are all like the behind the scenes things for Star Wars, explaining different, you know, just different backstories for like completely minor characters or things, and it seems very fun. Like I was happy to listen to the stories about it, even if I haven't read it, but I'm like, I probably should read that at some point because seems like it'd be right up my alley. You know I love things that are right up my alley. Okay, how much healing can we get? Well, we're over 10% on the healing. That's a plus. And we have actually made it back to turn them passive and keep them up. Oh, well, let's go, Sentry. I was familiar with your game and I don't respect it, but hey, this is fantastic. Feel like this didn't happen a single time when I was using you in the Necropolis. Back to 58%. Look at that. Look at Bob go. Hell yeah. Just plain Wangle, hello. Does Gene need SIGs? I don't know. We were literally just talking about that. I have no idea. What's up, Zemo? Came drop a like and say, good to be here for Joke Night. It's definitely not Joke Night. And then I just saw a short of Silver Samurai to Enchantress. Interesting was what I have to say for it. Interesting. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch a couple different people's vids on Silver Samurai. Not done it yet. Might do that tonight before I go to bed. Do we have anyone here, Science-y, that will be not concerned with his auto block? I could use my Rhino. His new picture looks so stupid. Like his head looks so small. Why do they make all the new profiles with their head look so damn small? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know who to use. I don't know who to use. Just think if you didn't have recoils on, you'd have gotten more health back. A little bit. It's true. 'Tis true. But I would have been unhappier with my life in general. No recoils. You actually want to fight with Sentry? Yeah. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm glad you noticed. Thank you. All right, I can hit block in this quest, right? Whoops, I can run straight into a special that I literally just dexed like a complete and total jackass. Okay. That's a thing I can do. Exciting. Sweet. Sweet, that was good. If I stun him, can I get it off? No. Okay, that didn't... Why did I think I was going to evade there? I really should at some point figure out how Nefaria actually works. Sweet. Okay, we're doing great. Photon's medium can't miss. That is true. That is a fact. Be honest, is this the absolute worst Nefaria gameplay you've ever seen in your entire lives? I mean, he's only been around since like last summer, but still. This has probably got to be close to the worst. Cool. Great. Can I, like, evade into the L3? Yes. Yeah, stun stops auto block, I think. Dude, guys, taking forever. Sentry was better, clearly the better champion. Sentry finished with more health and faster, guys. It is 100% confirmed by me right now, with all of us in chat witnessing that Sentry is better than Count Nefaria. Yeah, see, it's like, because you don't have enough time to get the full effect, I guess. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Professional MCOC player. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm a professional YouTubist and Twitcher. Not just MCOC, Pixie. Not just MCOC. No, actually, I haven't checked that out yet. It does sound like an interesting read, though. I think the last Star Wars book I read was Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. No, I'm sure, like, Star Wars Explained and Mrs. Star Wars Explained, Molly. I'm sure they. I'm pretty sure they've gotten to interview her and stuff. A 6-star duped I Doom any good. He's okay. Yeah, he's okay. If you need a champion who doesn't crit, he's fine. Nah, I took Nefaria into raids and stunk it up. Oh, so your gameplay was worse, huh? Okay, that's seems like it'd be hard to do, but I'll believe you, Safe Star. I will believe you. Or there's a skill difference. What? Throw more SP1s if you want to heal. Right, yeah, I was just nervous about him getting, you know, the auto block. Boost! Oh, I should boost, yeah. Good point. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Would have loved to have had my slow back up, but it's okay. No big deal. Get it back up here. What up, Dark Knight? How do you do? Armor breaks turn Guardian miss off, but I can't think of a Science Champion that armor breaks. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about Papa Luke and his concussions might have turned some stuff off too, but I don't know. They would only get one concussion. Speaking of Papa Luke, get in there, Luke. Do your thing versus this man, Gagi. Yes, Claudia Gray, Lost Stars is okay. It basically belongs in the YA genre, right? Which isn't normally something I check out, but it's fine. Yeah, and so they oftentimes will review YA stuff anyways. And Alex is always like, you know, this isn't my thing because I'm not a kid. Is there stun immunity here? What's going on? And so, you know, he's very upfront about that, which is cool. But he gives things like a fair shake, even if he's like, you know, this clearly wasn't meant for me. Damn it, I couldn't get back to 5 exhaustions before that, even though I got that. That's annoying. Come on, bro. Alright. Easy. You heal even if he auto blocks? Yeah, I just didn't want to get like have him get auto block me and then get punched in the face and then, you know, then what would the healing have mattered, you know? We're running low on characters again here. Maybe Silk. This overall, I would say I kind of like this more than the classic. Does that make any sense? Like, I guess, you know, we've not gotten to the ones with the heal block. We've not gotten like anything incredibly difficult here, but like so far I'm like, I don't know. I don't really hate this too much. I can certainly understand why other people would, but like I have a really deep and, you know, pretty wide roster, so I am fairly well set up to take on this kind of content. So I can definitely see why other people would not be digging it the same way. But so far, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. This doesn't seem terrible. Should have put a striker on here. That's another thing though. Like I need to do like a stream where I just fix my strikers, which would be a very, or like my relics, but I feel like that'd be a very boring stream. So you probably do it off stream, but at the same time, like if I'm spending that much time in game, might as well make it a stream. Okay, there we go. Can't remember how you used Luke on this path for, but it was just so smooth. He's as smooth as my bald head. Tis true. Science Path is the best one so far. Okay, so you're just saying that, like, I shouldn't get used to this. Is that what you're saying? Like, okay. Okay. Bay, I mean, you know, the Papa Luke bald. Anyone else? I don't know how. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how we do that. Turn that into Bay. Yeah. Okay, that was a bad sequence of events. That was just about everything stupid that could have happened there. Fantastic. Has he gotten a synthesis? Please, come on. No, he hasn't gotten a synthesis. Oh no, I was throwing a heavy! I was completely throwing, I was like, oh, he hasn't gotten it. He's at L3. I'm gonna throw my heavy, I'll be fine. That was not fun. It's not fun. Son of a bitch. Boost! You're right, thank you. Yep, completely forgot. Again, boosts. The boosty boosts. Sure, why not? Do we have yes, XP boosts? Okay. All right, things will be fine now as long as we have the XP boost. Was talking about Luke Cage. She's my he's my first rank 4. Yeah, I got you, Safetar. Yeah, I know. Luke Cage is awesome. Totally feel you on that one, buddy. Couldn't agree more. Okay, maybe we'll play slightly safer this time. Oh, shoot. Well, this isn't going to be safer. Shit. Well, I mean, he threw that when I had my indestructible up still, so that's good. Woo! Woo! I almost gave him the power for it in that combo. Like, good lord. Wait, what? How'd you get Luke? Yeah, Papa Luke. You said that was your first rank 4, and he's so smooth, and he's bald before all others and stuff. Yeah. Luna Snow for MCOC. You're not the only one who wants her for sure. Oh, he's leader for this fight since this actually caused him to lose all power. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. This should be fine. We'll do fine. We'll do fine. I cannot wait for the Titan change. I have 4 Titans and Titan Nexus. Right on. Hello, gal. How do you do? Vineet Kumar, hello. Bros at work to upgrade Storm Pyramid X. Not too much, man. Not really. She's just not really that awesome on either offense or defense. She's okay if you need like a champion for a node or something that does a prowess or that kind of stuff. But overall, she's just not too impressive, I wouldn't say. No, it was Luke Cage. Yeah, I know. That's what I got it. Like, we're clear. It was Luke Cage. You are also a Luke Cage enjoyer, Safetar. I appreciate it, man. It's cool. Definitely. Fully understand. Do you not like throwing? Okay, well that was accidental, but come on, let's throw a special. Hey, there you go. And now I cannot dash in. Okay. My thumb is fully on the block, and I did not see an unblockable from him. Whatever. Whatever. Did Ghost Rider win the vote? Yes, Beamer, yeah. Literally right there. Luke Cage, yeah. I know. I can see the Luke Cage emote. It's yeah, thank you for being a member, Safetar, and being able to use that Luke Cage emote. That is cool. No sound keeps cutting out. J-Dog, I will restart in case it is on my end. What up, J-Dog? How do you do? Good evening. Bro, can you tell me how we can get dust? Like Ascension dust and everything? It's usually in the side quests and stuff. There's a really, really terrible offer to buy some. Don't ever do that. It is terrible. But it's usually in side quests for the month and that kind of stuff. He has Breach. Is that the new thing is? So when he was hitting in, it doesn't even show up? And okay, cool. It's a new type of unblockable. Great. 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 Cool. More bullshit. More bullshit, 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 bullshit. I'm old as snow. Okay, sorry. It's yeah, sure. Why not? Sounds cutting in and out. Okay, so hopefully it's good. You guys refresh too on your end. Hopefully it should be better now. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's just dust will come over. Oh, you can also get it from different stores too, but mostly from side quest is the main source. Occasionally from like the rewards for a realm event or that kind of stuff too, we will get some dust. But yeah, just never buy it because it will come in eventually, and there's no like really clear way of getting it other than the Radiant store or a couple other things like that. I don't remember anything else has a specific place to buy it or not besides Radiance. And I also would not recommend buying it there. Just do the side quest and you'll get it eventually. Is there, why am I getting like combat power so low? Is that a Yondu thing or is that a node thing? I don't know. Either way, Papa Luke just whooping ass as per usual. That's why he is Sathar's favorite champion. Kudos to Sathar for making Papa Luke his first rank 4 too. I feel like at the time it's probably a pretty bold maneuver. Some of his alliance mates might have called him out for it, but it's the right thing to do. The right thing to do. Should I use thing? I have a human torch left. I have a leader. I could use my rhino. God, Void will be so freaking slow. Anti-venom. That's what we use. Breach is going to be a node in Battlegrounds, 100%, probably. What's up, Azar? How you doing? Hieroglyphics, hello. How's it going? What up, dude? There's a bunch of dust in the new EQ. It's a Yondu thing? Okay. I have not looked at his buff at all, again, too. Similar to Rhino, because I'm just like, 6-star. I don't really care. Don't really care that much. I forget the rotation. That was kind of slow. Do we like L2 and then L1s? I totally don't remember. Oh, and we end on different mediums or lights to change things up? Now, do we do 2 L1s and then an L2? Forget what we do with anti-venom here. New old champions. Come on. He's so goofy looking. His like hands or claws or whatever, like just ridiculously large there. Oh, no crit. Sad, sad. Damn it, I don't want to die to recoils. Kill him! There we go. Sweet. Take the special in your block? Does he do stuff when he blocks? I forget. So happy we're getting T1 dust. Anyway, what's up? What up, Jonathan? How do you do this evening? Good evening. What do we got left? 3 more fights in the boss. Okay. Heal up a little bit. Heal up a little bit. Sure. Yeah. Maybe we do you. How's your night going, man? What's up? This doesn't seem as bad as I was led to believe, so. Yeah, But I don't know if that's just because of like my relative strength of roster, I think, you know. How you doing, Dry Ice, by the way? Yeah, he does get stuff for... Okay, I don't... I did that... Like, I learned how to play him briefly for the Realm of Legends video, but I really did... None of it stuck with me. Screw you, old Cyclops. Nobody loves you. Yeah, you're the evil Cyclops. You're terrible. You stayed terrible. Psh. Got no love. Oh my goodness, Joe. Fix this. Look at that health coming back. Look at that health. That is beautiful, Joe. Beautiful, buddy. Well, I will tell you, that is just a little bit better than Sentry. Damn it. Damn it, I was just back at full health, and then I talked shit about Sentry, and that happened. Bob from over there. Whoa, yeah, do not spam the chat, please. Thank you for being helpful, Dry Ice, but you can definitely just put that all in one message so it doesn't look so spammy. Por favor. Okay, let's do you. Shouldn't be any reason why APOC would be a problem for her, right? That was my collarbone. Sweet. Okay. Come on. Thank you. I had spam and eggs for breakfast. Really? Are you making that up? Are you making that up? Are you in Hawaii, Hal? Or are you of Hawaiian heritage? Or do you just like spam? Do you just like spam? Because that's totally fine. I have had a spam Loco Moco before, which is pretty damn tasty. But I gotta say, the Kahlua Pig Loco Moco. Like, if the place has a Kahlua Pig Loco Moco, definitely gotta go with that rather than the spam one, you know? Spam's fine, it's tasty. Loco Moco's delicious. Kahlua Pig is just a better Loco Moco. 100%. Okay, so... Sure, Overseer, you're up. Let's go. I don't remember how to play you either. B, don't be mad at me. Okay... Think we get like green charge thingies for some reason. Yep. Then maybe an L2. Do we want, is like 6 the most of his gamma power ones you can get? If I recall correctly. Damn, he loves throwing those L1s real quick. Shouldn't have said anything. Shouldn't have said anything. I slowed him down. Swap. Nice. No, I just like spam. Okay, fine. Kahlua pork, so good. I get birria tacos with it. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Never had that combination. It's like a Hawaiian... Is birria Filipino? I forget. But like a Hawaiian Filipino infusion kind of thing. I like it. Sounds good. Sounds good. Now I just want another torta, though. I don't know. Torta was pretty good. Torta was pretty good. I think I have like leftover taco meat, ground beef that I made. I think I need to cook, and I'm just gonna throw it in like some scrambled eggs or something like that. Probably do that here after the stream. Eat a late breakfast for dinner kind of thing. Kahlua pork, though, I've not had Kahlua pig for like ages, and there's a Hawaiian restaurant that does breakfast and stuff. My dad loves diners. We've never been there. Oh, how did I get power in this again? Crap. So I need to like take him there for breakfast, and I'll get the Kahlua pig. Start of the fight, attacker's permanent combat power rate reduced by 100%. Bonus block proficiency. When the attacker blocks a special attack, they gain block special attack. Okay. I swear, I think I did this whole thing last time without blocking anything, and it's just like, oh, why am I not getting any power? Huge pain in the butt. That's much better. Much better if you actually read things, I guess. Every once in a while. Oh yeah, and Hurt Locker, which I was not actually intentionally trying to go for that, but cool. Just block it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Didn't block quite enough of it to... throw it. Okay. We don't want any more than that, because Hurt Locker would suck otherwise, right? Okay. And yeah, super chill. All right, cool. I don't know. Birria is Mexican, is it? For some reason I didn't think it was Mexican. I don't know. I love tortas so much. I generally, yeah, they are. It's Mexican? Okay. For some reason I thought it was like not Mexican. Who knows? Okay, catch you later. All right, Hal, have a good one. Yeah, all right. I would agree with Seaton too that this reward structure does seem a little weird. Like I said I was complimentary about how the UI looks because of how they show what you need to do in order to move your prestige up to get better rewards. And I do like that portion of it. I watched his video and I did see him talking about how he felt like it was confusing though with some of this kind of stuff, the Ethereum and that stuff, the in-between stuff here. And I do get what he means about that because, yeah, I do think that is like I like this and saying, okay, I move up my prestige by 493 points and I get these rewards. And it has that plus the green, you know, it shows the extra stuff. But I do get what he means about the reward milestones and this looking kind of wonky and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I also get, he made the point that he remembered, one of the things I would say, generally speaking, about Seaton and the content he makes today is that he is still extremely knowledgeable about the game and everything, but his knowledge about the game is a lot like, you know, based in when he was playing every day and making content every day pretty much. And so some of that he has like a nostalgia, I think, for like older champions, some different things like that, right? And so he has a perspective that I think is very useful right now because he has so much knowledge from that certain time period that looking at the changes between then and now are, I think, very, you know, I think it's useful to look at that from that perspective. And him pointing out the fact that he used to do smaller challenges and get stuff for like completing 100% of chapter 1, but he couldn't make it through chapter 2 or chapter 3 maybe, but that you got pretty good rewards up front, whereas this is all you got to do the whole thing to get all the good rewards. I agree, that sucks. I think he's absolutely spot on with that. So 100% spot on there. I don't like the rewards page, how it is in the new EQ. Yeah, I think that, I mean, upgrading the, you know, how things look is, they want the game to look like a game that came out in 2023 or 2024, right? Because games that came out in 2024 look different than games that came out in 2014. And so they want to modernize some things with the UI to make it look more like up to date, kind of. But I sometimes I think that works against their to the detriment of the game, because we are players who are very set in our ways, and many of us have played for so long that we don't like that change. And some of it is fine, and I get used to some of it. Like, you know, I've gotten used to these pages looking different, right? That's fine. I got used to this. That's fine. No big deal. But then this one still looks like old school, and they haven't updated it yet. And it's kind of like the blend of the two things I don't exactly love either, you know, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, what is Seyfossi still doing on Hotel Stream? He's still awake? Good Lord. Must be on the West Coast. All right, I have had enough for tonight. As far as the Elder difficulty goes, though, I used a couple revives, but so what? It didn't really bother me at all. Yeah, I don't know. So far, I kind of like the Elder difficulty more than the classic one, just because it didn't feel quite as tedious, I guess. I don't know. It just didn't feel terrible to me. So, I don't know. I don't know. But that will do it for me for tonight. I guess we can do this. I'll make this part 1, and we can do this in 3 parts. We can do 2 each time or something, I guess. And we'll just get it done that way. Shout out to Saystar. Thank you for not letting our glass be empty. Also to Aus10. Also to all of our awesome members. If you would like a little more MCOC in your life, right there is a link to Seyfossi. I don't know how much longer he'll be going, but he's got a hotel stream going on for some Battlegrounds, and you can give him the old hashtag drunk raid. I will see you over there, and then I'm gonna cook my breakfast for dinner. So you guys have a good rest of your night, good rest of your day, wherever you're at in the world, and I should be around tomorrow night for Battlegrounds myself or something. I think a bit of a Battlegrounds enjoyer myself, just so you know. Cheers.